What's up, guys? It's Graveyard here. Today we have our first ever top 5 video on zombies. Today is the top 5 best places to train in Ashes of the Dams. And at number 5 we have Ashwood. Ashwood, down at the garage, is the largest area to train, it seems anyways, where you're going to be relatively kind of safe to train. And the problem with this training spot and why it's at number 5 is that the zombies will just spawn literally everywhere, like centimeters from you, which is not great, but at least you have this open space to kind of hoard them up once they stop spawning, but it's okay. At number 4, we have the diner, exit 115, and the reason why I like this training spot is because I like to train on the rooftop of the diner, and it's a good open space up there. It's not that big by any means, and when a bear spawns there, you're gonna probably be screwed. But the nice thing about this training spot is that, you know, if you're about to die and you get swarmed, you can just jump off of the diner, and it gives you a good enough time to escape, especially if you have Tessie with you. I highly recommend you have Tessie with you at all times if you're going to train in a spot for a while. So yeah, I definitely like this training spot. It's a little harder to train, but it's a lot more fun in my opinion. And number 3, we have Blackwater Lake. I like this training spot specifically because it's a bit like the Kino training spot in Black Ops 1, where, you know, you go up and down the theater stage, and you can just round up zombies, and you have a good escape where you can just jump off. If you get swarmed, you can kind of jump over the zombies as well. This sort of has this as well if you're going up the stairs next to the generator, and there's another set of stairs where you can bring your train through, and it works well enough. It's not perfect or anything, but I think it definitely keeps you safe, and it separates the zombies good enough. Of course, in this game, like, the zombie spawns are so erratic, and it's kind of difficult to train in the first place, but this is definitely a solid option if you want sort of the more Kino experience. So that's number 3 there. At number 2, I have Van Dorn Farm at number 2. I put Van Dorn Farm at number 2 because instead of number 1, because I think it's a little more difficult to train when there's like bears everywhere. When you're starting to get like 2-3 bears, you kind of have to, I don't know, you're gonna get stuck. You're gonna get stuck on something. It does have the trap there that attracts zombies, which is great, but if you're using the trap, you're kind of just, I don't know, you should just probably camp instead, to be honest. But if you want to use the trap and bring your horde through there, that's great. And it's a big enough area where training is, you know, very, very viable for a while until you get multiple bears, like I said. So Van Dorn Farm is at the number 2 spot. And at our number 1 spot, we actually have the Zarya Cosmodrome. In my opinion, just hear me out. This whole area is relatively small. There's no big training spot either in this area, really. But the thing about this, how it's designed, is that you can just train up your zombies at the top a little bit, and then once you get it started, you can go throughout the whole mini map here, where you can go downstairs to where the Pack-a-Punch is, or was in Ascension, and you can just go back up the other side, up the ramps, and you can kind of just train through the whole area there. And that's kind of how I see it anyways. That I think this is one big training area, and it works out pretty well in my opinion. Of course, the Black Ops 7 spawn system is kind of BS, but if this were like on the classic spawn system, this would be incredible. And I think it works a lot better here as well, especially if you need to get away from the bears. The map helps separate you. There's not that many corners where you can get completely stuck. There still is, where Wisp T is and all that, but you don't really want to be up over there. You'll definitely get killed. But if you just go through the main route I'm showing on screen, oh, you'll be good. And it just feels fun to train there as well, especially when you get the gauntlet and you just explode them behind you, put the spikes in the ground and blow them up. So yeah, it's great. So that is our first top 5 video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now comment down below if you agree or disagree on this top 5, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.